The 33rd degree system reveals how to manipulate energy with the mind. Some of the most powerful and notable people throughout history have been part of secret organizations, one of the most prominent being the Freemasons. The highest publicly known rank among Freemasons is the so-called 33rd degree, which represents the most powerful status within its members. For a long time, the wisdom, information, and practices of those in these types of organizations were kept out of the public eye. However, over the years, former members of these organizations have felt that this information should not be available only to a select few. And therefore, whether vox populi or from anonymity, they have revealed many of the secrets of these inner circles. Now, this carefully guarded wisdom has the ability to completely transform your life, as it helps reveal the power you have always had, but have not been aware of. There have been many famous Freemasons, including people such as Benjamin Franklin, George Washington, Winston Churchill, Voltaire, Mozart, Mark Twain, Jesse Jackson, Steve Wozniak, Henry Ford, just to give you a good variety of people who are high-ranking Freemasons or are current Freemasons. Now we have access to this wisdom that they also possessed or possess, and today you will learn how to use it correctly. But first, we must explore some concepts. You've probably heard of the idea of cause and effect and know the basics of it, but very few people know what this is on a deep level. Few know the scope of cause and effect, because many of us have not been taught how crucial this is. We are talking about a central principle of how our universe works. When we think about cause and effect, we are talking about the physical realm. That is how we learned about cause and effect generally in school. For example, we know that if a ball falls, the effect will be that it bounces. But 33rd degree people in Freemasonry are taught deeper levels of cause and effect for one crucial reason. Our entire universe is governed by cause and effect. This may seem strange because the universe is not completely physical, but there we find the insight. Cause and effect is not something that simply happens on the physical plane. As above, so below, as below, so above. That is the principle of correspondence, which means that each plane is in correspondence with each other. That is, if something exists on the physical plane in principle, it also has correspondence on another plane. Under this principle, we can say that the mental plane, the spiritual plane, and the physical plane communicate with each other, and when it comes to cause and effect, they are enormously connected. Now, why is this important to understand? First and foremost, it is understanding that cause and effect are much more far-reaching than many of us were taught. Our mind and spirit, as we know them by creating a cause, create an effect within the physical world. When we understand this premise, we can begin to use it intentionally to create the effects we want in the physical. This is how the law of attraction works, and this is how we can manifest what we want. The effects are your manifestations, and you are always manifesting. And everything that manifests in your life that becomes a physical reality, if we analyze the manifestation, we see it as what you have brought into the physical, what you have been able to take out of your mental realm. Maybe you don't like your home, or you are in a relationship that doesn't make you feel comfortable, but you find yourself in that situation, and this is an effect of your spiritual and mental causes. You have probably attracted this unconsciously, and the question is, how can we begin to use this principle to change our reality? Many of us, when we think about the creation of reality, we think about what is in our physical, but we have to understand that what we see in our physical is not created from the physical. What we see in our physical is created from the mental and spiritual. The things you are seeing are effects of certain causes that do not occur on this same plane. What can we do about these causes? The more connected you are, the more positive you are, the more favorable effects you will obtain in the physical world. Remember that the outer world follows the inner world. If you focus on energies such as joy, love, peace, and other harmonious emotions, the more connected you will be with your spirit. Which means that you will be vibrating high, transmitting what you are doing 24/7, and therefore receiving signals 24/7. Your brain is the strongest transmitter and receiver that exists. All the time you are sending those signals and receiving those signals back. The signals you receive back are determined by what you are sending. You attract what you send: joy, peace, gratitude, courage, willingness, and acceptance. Send these things, and you will have more of those things coming back. If you do it correctly, you will begin to develop certain manifestations in your life if you focus on it long enough. Because thought eventually materializes, focused thought ends up becoming matter. All through a cause coming from the mental kingdom that, with the help of the spiritual kingdom, reaches the physical kingdom through cause and effect. How can we begin to put this into practice? Without a doubt, the most important thing is our mental diet. Think for a moment. What are you allowing into your mental environment? The stimuli in your environment influence you in a certain way. That is, if you are surrounded by a group of negative people, sadly you will end up becoming a negative person, just like a bad apple among good apples. You have group energy. You have collective energy in that group of people that is very powerful and incredibly difficult for a person who is trying to go against this to resist. Regardless of whether it is good or bad, you will most likely accept it. And that is why it is so crucial which groups we place ourselves in and what we expose ourselves to. Caring about your well-being is one of the most important things you can do right now, since this will be the spiritual cause that generates the effect in your physical realm. The closer you get to who you really are, the higher levels of consciousness that come through emotion. The more you manifest favorable things, the more you will create a harmonious reality for yourself. What you are seeing in the physical is simply an effect of where you have been spending most of your time in the spiritual and mental. And again, the practical application here is to control your mental diet. Think of your mental diet like your physical diet. If you eat ice cream, candy, and donuts all the time, this will lead to health problems. On the other hand, if you eat healthy and follow a nutritious diet, you get all the energy your body needs to feel good and cope with everyday life. The mental diet is the same. When you're really feeding yourself good information, creating good energy, and you're creating this momentum in that direction, you're going to manifest differently. You will begin to manifest favorable things. You will begin to live in the places where you want to live. You will begin to attract the people you want to attract, and you will begin to create positive situations. You will start doing work that you love and enjoy, and that also supports you financially. You will begin again, whatever it is for you, your manifestations will begin to arrive. Once you begin to look at the causes in these other planes of existence, you understand what your life is, and you begin to create and enjoy the physical plane. And this principle, like the Masonic Society, is not new since it has been known for thousands of years, so its functionality is more than proven. You must recognize that everything is always vibrating. Even the densest form of matter is moving and moving, vibrating and changing. Now the time in which it changes, the perceived time is going to be longer because it is a very dense form of vibration, but it is still vibrating, even if you feel like you don't perceive it. You may see a stone and think that it is impossible for it to transmit anything or vibrate, but with certain instruments, we can see the molecules vibrating in it, and we can see its composition. We humans function in the same way, but our advanced brain allows these vibrations to change our reality. That is why we are always creating, and you are always influencing and transmitting on your environment. When you send this signal, you are emitting a resonance, so to speak, a transmission that has always been received and sent over and over again by the universe. Ultimately, what you are transmitting is always having an effect. You are always transmitting, you are always vibrating. That is why this positive process in which you create your causes through the spiritual world must be constant. It is not enough to just watch this video and then forget about it. You must have that reality in your mind all the time, those positive thoughts that you want to materialize in the real world. You cannot simply turn off your transmission. If you falter for a moment in your vibrations, the universe will notice and receive a confusing signal, so that is what you will receive in return, confusing realities. The power of your thoughts is easy to check. Think right now about something you love, an activity or object that makes you feel good, and visualize it for a few moments. Has your energy just changed? Did you miss a smile? This is the power that your thoughts have, and when you learn to control it, you are invincible. The only thing that changed is that you thought differently. The only thing that changed is you. There is no difference between the great Masonic names we mentioned at the beginning, and you. The only thing they have, and you do not yet, is the ability to control and use their thoughts to their advantage. The same thing happens with your feelings, although it must be admitted that it becomes a little more difficult to control them at will. Through them, you can transmit much higher vibrations than if you only used your thoughts. Sooner rather than later, those thoughts and feelings will begin to become matter. Maybe it's in small things at first. Maybe you noticed that you had a stroke of luck, or were able to take a small step towards a bigger goal. The truth is that this law works, and it will bring you closer to your goals if you learn to use it. If this video resonated with you, I invite you to like and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with others so they can benefit from this message, and don't forget to leave a comment sharing your thoughts, reflections, and experiences. Thank you for watching and for joining this journey, and we are waiting for you in the next video. Blessings.